to some of Southeast Asia's most unique attractions. Where else but Sentosa, Singapore's Discovery Island? For your own safety, we request that you remain seated while the train is in motion. Also, don't forget to check your admission tickets for the cable car and ferry departure times for the day. We have just left Sentosa's new ferry terminal, the elegant gateway to this island resort. Along this route, you can see the island's gourmet center, Rasa Sentosa Food Center. You'll find a wide variety of sumptuous dishes representing Malay, Chinese, Indian, and Western cuisine. The stalls selling souvenirs are part of the night bazaar or pasar malam. Approaching Station 2. The roller skating rink is only a 5-minute walk from here. You may also alight here for the waterfront promenade. Catch a view of the Singapore skyline. There will be a more impressive one later as the ride climbs to Carlton Hill Station. Ahead is the Maritime Museum. The museum houses exhibits ranging from actual-size primitive crafts to models of a variety of merchant ships and trading vessels. Approaching Station 3. The Water Sports Centre, Kanjong Beach, from the station, is the development site of the new resort hotel by the Burford Group, which will be ready in 1991. Building is the youth hostel, which can accommodate 60 persons. Rates are very reasonable. Group bookings can be made at these. Notice as we travel around the hilly areas of Sentosa that the Singapore skyline is visible from certain vantage points. Across the water, you should be able to make out the skyline of the central business district. One of Sentosa's latest attractions is the Butterfly Park, where your cable car ride is a unique way of seeing Singapore by air. But before you alight, please check your belongings to make sure you do not leave anything behind. And for your own safety, please remain seated until the train comes to a halt. Ahead on the right is Sentosa's Nature Walk. During the day, this is where nature lovers can take a stroll through the lush greenery of tropical secondary jungle to the remains of the Mount India Battery, part of the island's former defense system. A path will lead you to the summit of Mount India, where you can enjoy panoramic views of the surroundings during the day. will stop here for repairs, bunkering, and loading, and discharge of cargo. This stretch is only a small segment which contributes to the making of the busiest port in the world. Are dotted with a pair of eyes. They ply between the mainland and the islands in the vicinity, as well as the ships anchored around here. On these gunboats out to deeper waters to do a spot of fishing, or cruise to one of the islands for a swim in the clear jade waters. Each boat can carry 12 passengers and may be hired at charging steps on the mainland. As we make our way back to Station 1 at the new ferry terminal, we would like to tell you about some of the attractions in its vicinity. The ferry terminal building is Sentosa's latest landmark. From its viewing gallery, you can take in the sight of the magnificent fountain gardens. The fountain gardens are romantic, classically European-styled gardens with manicured lawns, formal gardens, and a mini amphitheater. Situated at the southwest corner of the fountain gardens is a magic grove surrounded by a ring of tambusu trees. At night, the grove becomes magical with the glow of moonlight, fireflies, and fairy lanterns. Mysterious murmurings of the supernatural echo endlessly through the grove and give one a sensation of having traveled into the unknown. At the back of the fountain gardens is the musical fountain, where water jets pirouette, dance, and sway to synchronized lights and music. The waterfront promenade runs along the northern stretch of Sentosa. At Station 1, you may alight to explore the attractions of the new ferry terminal, the fountain gardens, the magic grove of Tambusu, the musical fountain, or the Rasa Sentosa Food Center. Don't worry about the ferries. On weekdays, the last ferry leaves at 11 p.m. And on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, the last ferry leaves at midnight. We advise you, for your own safety, to remain seated until the train stops. Before disembarking, please check your belongings to make sure you don't leave anything behind. We hope you have enjoyed the monorail trip around Sentosa.